Okay, I thought I'd try this one more time. This is like my third take. So it is April 26th. I was just gonna let everybody know that I am officially off trail. I got off trail Monday, the 24th. What happened is I left out from Whitewater River Reserve or Preserve, left with some hikers, and we crossed the Whitewater River, which was fine. And then we started up, and as the day progressed on, it really got hot. I didn't carry enough water, and I just was not having a good time. It was like the third day in a row that I really just did not enjoy the hike because it was so hot. I was dealing with the heat coming off the rocks, and it just felt like it was radiating heat. And I was running low on water. Ran into a hiker that was headed southbound back to the preserve and had a ride to Palm Springs, so I decided to join him basically, and walk back to Whitewater Reserve and get part of his ride. And we ended up in Cabazon or Banning. We ended up in Banning at a hotel. We had a good dinner that night, stayed at a hotel, and I officially decided I was going to get off trail. I'm now at my sister-in-law's house. Not too far from Banning, maybe an hour and a half, and my wife is coming in Thursday, my wife and my mother-in-law. So last night I got to watch my nephew's baseball game, and tonight I get to watch my other nephew's baseball game. These are actually my great nephews. These are my nephew's kids. So that was really exciting, fun to meet up with family that I haven't seen in a while and get to spend some time with them. I just do not enjoy hiking in the desert mountain areas. I enjoy the mountains with the big pine trees, and even the snow didn't bother me so much as just the heat coming off the mountains in the desert area was just brutal for me. I just did not enjoy it. So I decided to get off. I was not sure if I enjoyed hiking in the snow, but it's dangerous, especially for a guy. It's a little bit heavier. Not any more than anybody else, but it's easy to make a mistake and twist a knee or something and get injured. Sorry, a lot of traffic. Get injured out there on the trail. Not that would be any more than any other hiker, but it's just something that I was certainly cautious about. Anyways, I just wanted to make this video to let people, most of my family and friends already know that I'm off trail because I posted on Facebook, but this is just for YouTube. People that I may not know that have been following the hike, to let them know. And I wanted to post this before I post any of the other videos. I think my daughter has done like 12 videos. So I'll post this immediately tonight. Sometime I'll try to post this video out so everybody knows that I am officially off. But I do have, if you're interested, it's not, that's fine too. There are like 33 days is what I ended up doing. So from March 24th to April 24th, I think it was 223 mile, 223 or 224, somewhere in there, that I turned around and came back, which isn't near what I expected to do or what I wanted to do. It's just circumstances just worked out that way. I'm not going to do something that I was not enjoying, and I really did not see an option to skip forward to an area that was what I really wanted to hike in, that wasn't also covered in snow. And so maybe later this year I'll hike something different. Maybe not. I don't know right now. I have no desire to get out and hike right now. I would like to build on what I've accomplished so far as losing some weight and getting my legs stronger, but I don't want to get up into the mountains where it's just brutal desert and there's not giant trees. So and anywhere around Texas at this point, when you get into May, there's no point in hiking that because it's also just so hot. So I don't know exactly what my hiking experience will be. I know one thing, I really hate hiking, believe it or not, but I really love to camp. So maybe a lot of car camping in my future, or truck camping or whatever, because that's something that I really do enjoy doing. and I have all the gear to do all that, and have a good time with it. I have a Blackstone, I have kayaks, I have my truck. Um, we actually have a lake lot. I have a dock on it, so I have lots of options to spend in the outdoors other than just hiking. But anyways, just to let everybody know that I am off trail. I had an absolute fabulous time. Um, I don't regret anything. I don't regret any of it. It's worth every penny that it costs to get here. The trail is a magical, magical place, but it's a magical, magical place because of the people, not because of the trail. It is absolutely the people, the other hikers, the people that support the hikers, the trail angels, just the whole network is like a magical carpet ride. It's amazing how you can go into an area and logistically, say you're going into Ottawa and you come into the highway, you don't know how you're going to get from Paradise Valley Cafe up to Ottawa, and once you get up there, you don't know how you're going to get back down, and just sometimes it just works out with you not having to do anything. Like I was sitting in a restaurant and the lady came in. What a great trail angel Miss Cindy was. And she just came in and said, "Hey, I'm headed up the mountain to Ottawa. Anybody need a ride?" And wouldn't accept money, wouldn't accept donations, just does it out of the kindness of her heart. And that's just a small example. Miss Nitsy picks us up at I-10 bridge. I really didn't know how I was going to resupply from that point. I didn't know how I was going to get from the I-10 bridge to somewhere to resupply, to try to get enough food to get to Big Bear. I knew I was going to have to get a resupply. I just didn't know how it was going to work out. And ends up working out with Miss Nancy, and what a great experience that was. What a wonderful young lady she is, and just full of energy, and just helps hikers so much. And just all the people that you meet along the trail and meet at hostels and gathering places where hikers are at, and they welcome you and bring you in. And I said it before, and I'll say it again. I said it to other hikers, and I said, my career, I've dealt with, for the most part of my entire career, I dealt with the bad part of humanity and the worst side of people. And even my last assignment was, I had to read all that stuff every day. In our intelligence reports and stuff, I was reading reports of bad things that are happening to good people and bad people doing bad things. And, you do that for 30-something years, and you get very cynical, and you get very judgmental, and you're very cautious of other people, and not very opening of yourself, and you kind of walk around with one eye open, watching for, you think, you just always see the bad side of people, and then you get out here on the trail and you see the best side of humanity that there possibly is. And that's the God honest truth. You see out here on the trail the very, very best of humanity, from the hikers to the people that support. And that's what's really been eye-opening for me and amazing for this entire hike. So I'm very blessed to have had this opportunity. I don't know what the future holds, but hopefully my daughter will continue to finish editing out the rest of the video that we have and post it. But certainly I understand that most people are not going to really want to watch that, because they know that on April the 24th is when I got off trail, and it's not a complete hike. It's not even close. It's only 200 miles of the entire hike. So this was always about, for me anyway, it's for my memories, for me to share with myself later on. So maybe when I can't do this, I can look back and say, I remember going over that mountain pass, or I remember making that climb, or that descent, or whatever, or getting water from that river, or meeting those hikers. And that's what it's always been about for me. And I do appreciate all the comments and all the encouragement. It meant a lot. It did help me keep going. It's just, the heat got to me, and I was not having a good time, and felt like it was a good choice. And I'm still I'm happy with my decision. I'm excited to get back to Texas. I'm excited to see my wife tomorrow. We're gonna have a good family barbecue before we leave Southern California with family, so I'm excited about that. And I have tremendous amount of stuff to look forward to when I get back home. Friends and family and activities I need to do or can do. And so this has been nothing but a blessing, eye-opening experience, wonderful in every measure. But I just wanted to give everybody an update on exactly what was going on as far as that I am off trail. And I wish everybody the best. And maybe down the road, I'll see you on trail again. Thank you.